my channel. Today I have a monthly January message for all of the Sagittariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and spiritual coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you know the drill. This is going to be a 9-card draw, so let's get right into it. What information and what insight can you offer Sagittarius this month, Spirit? What information and what insight can you offer Sagittarius? Okay, so right off the bat, Sagittarius, we have an Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, I don't want you to freak out about the card in reverse. The card for this particular card, it means the same thing. What I feel that you're really, where you currently are right now is, I feel that what you are currently experiencing right now is you've got a lot of love, a lot of emotions. You're working on yourself. It's kind of what I'm feeling. And I feel that you're feeling a lot better with this. I feel that if you're working on relationships right now, or if you're trying to create something new, it's going to take a little bit of time, especially when it comes to love and relationships. Now, please note that 2022 is the year of love. It's the year of relationships, and it is also the year of harmony, creating harmony within oneself. You have 2 aces here already. So this is going to be a good start for you. I am going to say that. So let's see here. Okay. All right. 2 more, please. 1 more for Sagittarius, Spirit. 1 more for Sagittarius. You have 3 aces. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to say to you, Sagittarius. This is hella good. Like, hella good. That is, I mean, literally, this diagonal right here. 3 aces. Literally 3 aces. Okay, I want to dive into this. Let's get right into it. So, where you currently are, okay, Sagittarius, you are at the Ace of Cups in reversed. Okay. The Ace of Cups is really about filling your own cup. There's a lot of emotion that gets involved. And here's what I'm going to say, because this is in your past. So here's what I am going to say about this. I do feel that you have experienced a lot of loss when it comes to feeling loved, to feeling nurtured. And I do feel that because of those experiences that you've had in your past in regards to those types of relationships, it has sort of created a lot of negative behaviors and a lot of negative patterns, because you have the devil down here, okay? Now, in the middle of that, you have the King of Pentacles. Now, what this truly represents is that despite the fact of not really getting the love and the nurturing that you received from other individuals, you were able to stabilize yourself, make yourself successful in some way. And you were able to see the richness in yourself, right? And that is currently where you are, right? So with this Ace of Cups where you are, I feel that you're doing a lot of inner work. You are healing a lot of old wounds when it comes to old relationships, old wounding. Maybe it's inner child work that you currently are currently working on. But I do want to point out that this is a new beginning. I feel that where you are now is a lot better than where you were maybe a year or 2 ago, right? It's definitely in a lot better place than you were 6 years ago. Really keep that concept in your mind here. Now, next up, we have your theme for the month, and it's the 9 of Cups. Now, this means it's a wish fulfillment, right? You are going to feel so loved, so supported, so nurtured this month. And I really feel that everything that you sort of dabble into and that you sort of connect with, it's going to make you feel that love, that nurturing, and you're going to feel so connected to your relationships, to the individuals that you're associating yourself with. You're going to feel connected to your work, to the things that you are putting forth a lot of effort and a lot of energy into. You are going to feel it's almost like everything is being reciprocated to you. And this is in your present moment. So I love this for you here. So this is your theme. Now, what you are accomplishing this month is work. Sagittarius, you are working. You are the archer of the zodiac. And this Eight of Pentacles, what it really speaks about is you are mastering something, right? And I really feel that what you are mastering right now is you are planning for your future, because this card does fall in your future. I love this. This is why I love looking at this stuff. You are hard at work right now. This is a new year. It's a new beginning. And because 2022 is really about harmonizing all aspects of our life, I really feel that you are hard at work. You're diligently working on the things that bring you so much joy, okay? And because you're planning on that future, you know, you're going to be gifted. You are going to be gifted with this amazing, amazing gift from the universe here. And I just cannot stress this enough for you, okay? Now, the one thing I am going to say about the Eight of Pentacles that I am hearing is that don't get too caught up in constantly doing something. Remember that you are a human being, not a human doing, right? There's a difference between really working on something that you're passionate about and overexerting yourself. So just keep that in mind here, Sagittarius. Now, what you need to avoid. Now, here's what's interesting. You have the King of Pentacles, okay, in what you need to avoid this month. And I really feel that what this is saying is that Sagittarius, because you are an archer and you do aim for the things that you really want, don't let it go to your head, right? Like, don't let your ego completely take over. And you know, the one thing about the King of Pentacles is that the King of Pentacles has the Midas touch, okay? The king, all of the kings in the tarot represent an aspect of the emperor, okay? But when it comes to Pentacles, it's really about our money. It's about the things that we inherit. It's about our resources, and it's about everything that provides us with a sense of security in our physical reality, okay? But I feel that what you're needing to avoid is, what it's really saying is, don't do something based on the concept of money or what you're getting from it, okay? Because when it comes to monetary, like something tangible, right? Because the truth about this is that when you can align with something that comes from your heart, when you can align with something that fulfills you, that brings, that makes you just want to do it for the joy of doing it, that is when you are gifted with the resources and the money will flow to you, okay? I want to point this out. So what Spirit is saying here, what you need to avoid is, don't do something and just look at it from the perspective of, this is how rich it's going to make me, or this is how much money it's going to provide me. Really be very clear about where your focus is. What is the intention that you're setting in relation to what you're doing? Okay. Now, what do you need to embrace? Sagittarius, truth. Truth and clarity is what you need to embrace, okay? So understand that if you're making decisions on what you're going to work on or what you're going to do based off of, ooh, this is going to bring in this much money. If you're looking at it from because understand this, when you do something because you're like, okay, this is going to bring me this much money, you're looking at it from a place of lack. Because you are coming from a place of lack. You don't have that money. So the only reason why you're doing it is because you want that money. You're not doing it because you're in love with it, or because you're passionate about it, or because you're excited about it. You're doing it because you're feeling like you are not wealthy enough, or you don't have the funds that you need, right? That's what you need to avoid. So understand that when that happens, when that pops up in your mind, right? And I say that because swords truly represents our mind, okay? The things that we think, but it's about truly understanding the truth of that. What is the truth in that, right? When you're coming from a very selfish place, and when you're looking at it from a very limited perspective, you're only going to get so far. You're not going to get the whole kit and the caboodle, okay? So what you need to embrace is embrace truth, okay? Embrace the truth and how you feel about the things that you do. If it doesn't make you happy and you're not really enjoying yourself when you're doing something, stop doing it, right? This is the year for you to fall in love with what you do and who you are as a person and as a being. It's about creating harmony in your life. Stop resisting the urge to do something just because of what someone else says or what someone else does. That's not what this year is about. So embrace the truth and the clarity in every given situation. Okay, now, what is the obstacle you're going to face? Again, I really feel that the obstacle you're facing here has a lot to do with money and resources. Okay, you have a lot of pentacles in very important places, and just the way that they're kind of laid out is really telling me that the obstacle you're going to face here is ultimately you come from a mental place of lack when it comes to money and resources. So it's going to be very important for you to seek the truth. Understand, okay? Really understand that because you didn't receive that love and that nurturing from a younger age, or it puts you in this sense of lack. So you always felt like you were not worthy enough or you were insufficient. It was almost like there just wasn't enough in the bank for you, right? And it doesn't have anything in that particular sense have to do with money, right? It could be that maybe some of you grew up very poor and you didn't really have a lot of resources available to you. So now you sort of try to constantly do things to make you not feel that way again, right? Understand that whenever that happens, you're being triggered. It's devil energy because you do have the devil down here, okay? But what the obstacle you face here is the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is this individual, it's this new energy that brings you this message that the universe is going to gift you something. What you choose to do with that something is literally up to you. But the Page of Pentacles takes whatever is being gifted to him, right, and plants that seed, right? He's sowing something for his future, okay? So I really feel that the obstacle here is going to be if you are presented with something, and I do want to point out here, you are going to be given a gift this month, Sagittarius. You are really going to be given a gift. And what I want to really point out is it's going to be very important what you choose to do with that gift, right? Whether it's monetary, whether it's a new friendship, whether it's, a job, a proposal, a project, whatever it might be here, Sagittarius, what you choose to do with that gift is really going to set the pace for the rest of this year. So really be conscious. See the truth, okay? See the truth. Align with your truth. Whatever you choose to do, really ask yourself, is this going to fulfill me? Is it going to make me happy? Is it going to make me joyous? Why am I doing this? Why do I feel the need to do this? Like really, really sit with yourself for a minute and really think about that. Now, what is your support? Okay, we have devil energy here as your support. And remember what I said was I felt that, whatever experiences or relationships that you had in the past that sort of were not sufficient enough for you, it created this pattern and behavior of devil energy that either made you overwork yourself or made you feel inadequate. And so you always felt like you were constantly having to do something in order to feel worthy enough to be or successful, whatever that might be. So the support in that is this. The support in the devil energy is first and foremost choice. You have a choice. The choices that you make ultimately create your foundation and create your future, okay? In the Devil card, it's two individuals, both a female and a male, with a chain around their neck. And most of the times that would make you feel very bonded, right? But understand that this is from your past. Whatever you have in your past, whatever experiences that you are still healing from and learning to embrace and accept, understand that every time something like that comes up, you have a choice to either accept it with grace and move on, or you can stay in that feel. You can stay in that feeling of constantly looking at it from the perspective of if only things could have been different, right? This is about choice, conscious choice, right? This man and this woman on this card, all they simply need to do is remove the chain from around their neck, because the chain is loose. It's not close to their neck where they can't remove it. They're choosing to stay there. Understand that whatever transpires, right, whatever triggers you, leave it in the past. You cannot change it. It is what it is. And you have to allow yourself to embrace it with grace, forgiveness, and move on. Okay? Now, what is your action this month? Okay, this is where it gets interesting. You have the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles really speaks about feeling left out in the cold, and it speaks about focusing on all of our weaknesses instead of our strengths. Feeling like we're being shunned, right? That we're not being supported. This is why I feel that a lot of your issues really have to do with your sense of worthiness as an individual when it comes to your resources, right? So, and it triggers a lot of devil energy for you. Okay, Sagittarius, it really does. So your action this month is learn to see the blessings in everything, because everything teaches us something. We get something out of every experience that we encounter or that we have, right? This woman here is walking by a church, right? And a lot of times when we feel shunned or we feel that we're being left out in the cold, what it's really saying is that when we walk by certain churches, it's for us to recognize and understand that we're not alone. But also remember that if you're not willing to see the truth and you're not willing to face the truth of where this stems from, then it is only going to anchor you in more of that feeling of insecurity. Okay, so the idea behind this Five of Swords is change the way that you think, really change the way that of the perceptions or the beliefs that you have been told about who you are or what you're capable of. Okay, now what is your advice? Your advice is an Ace of Pentacles. This is literally a new beginning. You have an entirely new beginning. Now, I do want to point out here, Sagittarius, that this is a new beginning in how you perceive, what do I want to say? So I feel this is a new beginning in how you learn who you are and what you bring to the table as an individual, okay? Because I really feel that what you struggled with here is identifying how worthy you are and what you really have to offer. So it's really about a new beginning in understanding your worth, your value, and who you are and what you're going to bring. Okay? Understanding that you're in control of that. Okay? So that is what the Tarot has for you here, Sagittarius. We are going to draw an additional card. I was led by Spirit to draw from a very high frequency deck that I only use when I'm coaching individuals. This is called the Light Workers Oracle. So let's see what additional information and insight Spirit has for you here. Okay, well, that was fairly quick. And you got 2 messages. Okay, Sagittarius. So the first one you got is number 12, which is Eternal Now. The message in this card is really about being present in the moment. Nothing else matters. Remember what I said about your past. Leave the past in the past. The only thing that matters is now. And know that how you respond, the things that you do in the now are creating your future. Your next card is number 10, which is Power of the Divine Masculine. Masculine energy is really about personal power. It's about giving. And I feel this is about you giving to you. You are giving to you a new way of being. And it's important for you to take action on what Spirit is sort of inspiring you or guiding you to do here. So let's go ahead and read what the message in the book has for these. All right. Okay, first we begin with number 12, which is Eternal Now. Within you is great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are drained or stressed, it doesn't mean you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance in letting go of tension within your mind and body. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifting into a more present, relaxed, and enjoyable state of being will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. Dear one, have your thoughts become trapped in the pain of the past? Have they been drifting towards possible futures? If too much of your energy is pulled away from the present moment, you diminish the power you have to create what your heart desires. Creation doesn't happen in the past or in the future. It happens in the here and now by the choices you make in each moment. Even now, in reading this message, you are choosing to be present, to bring your energy into the eternal now, stimulating the law of attraction into action. As you relax in this moment, trusting that the past is over and the future shall be truly wonderful, you can more easily realize your dreams, visions, and heartfelt desires. The universe believes that you are deserving of a spiritual gift. To accept the gift, in whatever form it takes, you will need to be present, to have enough stillness of mind to recognize it. You'll need to have enough inner peace to accept it, to take it inside where it can nourish, inspire, and heal you. The form of this gift will be perfect for you, and the way that it comes shall be perfect too. It is being orchestrated by divine timing now. It will assist you to take the next step on your soul journey successfully. Your gift might be a piece of guidance, an inner knowing that changes your outlook permanently. It might help you truly know in your heart that your divine destiny is already unfolding and your spiritual success is inevitable. It is not a question of if, only a matter of when. Your gift might be an amazing opportunity that comes out of the blue. It could be a meeting that will prove significant to your unfolding life path. It could be a new relationship or a new connection with a community. It might be a life-changing teaching, a deeply healing dream, or an actual object. Spirit is unlimited in its willingness and ability to give to you. You need only be open to receive. And you do so by bringing yourself back to the present moment. I absolutely love that. So now let's look at number 10, which is Power of the Divine Masculine. Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. An empowering energy seeks expression from within. It wishes to free you from confusion, paralysis, and stagnancy. It seeks to stir you into consciously chosen action, greater discipline, and focus. It's time to end the frustration of repeating old patterns. You are ready to break through into a new way of life. Feel inspired, be energized, and focused on your dreams and desires. Take steps to manifest them on the physical plane. Believe your success is inevitable. The divine masculine in you knows when to accept and when to say no to a belief, fear, habit, person, or situation. This divine masculine energy exists within all men and women. It rallies the spirit and responds in times when you feel drained, taken advantage of, or overwhelmed by too many choices and demands. It cuts through the confusion that comes with choice and priority setting. It refuses to be distracted and keeps you from being dissuaded from your life purpose. The divine masculine is growing within you now. It is the spiritual light that reveals the truth without filters or veils. Let this energy clear distractions, demands, and drama from your life. Let it help you discern what is best for you and give you the courage to act on it. Let it help you sort out what is true from what is illusion. Let it help you dedicate your time and energy to what has most meaning for you. It will empower you to claim success in what matters most to you. The divine masculine overcomes procrastination. It acts again and again in accordance with the heart. Divine masculine energy empowers each leading light to lovingly assert him or herself in the world. It supports us in standing up for what has meaning to the heart, whilst lovingly but firmly saying no when we need to do so. Sagittarius, this is your beautiful message this month. Your ultimate message is to stay present. See the truth in any trigger that sort of wants to pull you into your past. You are working on yourself. The Spirit is going to gift you an amazing opportunity this month. You simply need to be open to receiving it. That is your message here, Sagittarius. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.